Hello everyone. Welcome to the live demo of SAP Cloud Integration training which is on SAP BTP. Let's start with what is cloud integration and what is BTP. BTP is nothing your business technology platform and your cloud integration is nothing your CI or you can say CPI or you can say HCI. HANA Cloud Integration or you can say Cloud Platform Integration or you can say CI or you can say cloud integration. It's just a rebranding thing what SAP is doing, and it's a not a, and it's a common thing for SAP. They do a rebranding of their product, and your BTP is nothing your SAP Business Technology Platform. So this demo is about your SAP Cloud Integration training, which is on SAP BTP. So never get confused between HCI, CI or CPI. When you get a project, when you get a chance, so never get confused. HANA Cloud integration or Cloud Platform Integration. It's just a rebranding of the same thing. Right. Now, let's go with the agenda. Today's agenda, we will cover today who is this course for. Then we'll see what is this course overview. We'll go for a demo. In that demo, we'll see integration between two non-SAP systems using CPI. And I will tell you why I am going to use two non-SAP systems to integrate with CPI or you can say CI. And then we'll go for a questions. And if you have anything in your mind, we can go for question answer. That for that we are giving you time. Okay, let's start with who is this course for? Who can join this course? For whom this course is beneficial and all. Anybody who is having knowledge of programming can little programming knowledge can join this course. Our course, which is organized by Anubhav Training, is designed in a way that even a little programming knowledge person, okay, or you can say a technical person can join this course and can be deployed on a project after joining this course. Let's start with the fresher. So Imagra is a fresher, and she got to know like she was actually she did a BTech, she did engineering and all, and she has no experience. She just completed engineering and all, and she had no experience, but she wanted to become an integration developer. When asked why you want to go for integration developer, not for others and all, then she said that she found there are lots of opportunity with the CPI. So that is the reason she was going for a CPI training, and also she got to know that there are less number of codings compared to other products of other SAP and all. Like for example, a web is there. So she thought, why not we go for CPI, where the demand is more and less coding is there, right? So our course is such a way designed that even a fresher who has no experience can join this course and get the knowledge of your CPI, of your cloud integration, which is your own SAP BTP. Then Peter, who is a developer and he is a basically experienced PIPO consultant. So if I'm not sure how many of you know about this one, but this PI or PO is SAP middleware, which is most one of the most stable middleware, and it is on premise. And he is an experienced guy. He is a developer. He is a PI or SAP PI and PO developer who has worked on a like 7 to 8 years. He has experience and all. And he wanted to become a SAP Cloud integration expert because he knows that future is with the CPI because SAP is investing heavily on this SAP CI and all. PI or PO either today or tomorrow is going to be like a scrap and all. Or maybe you can say the support will be not much support, or maybe paid support will be there from the SAP side and all. So he wanted to go for this training. He wanted to learn SAP cloud integration. He wanted expert because he had always already experiencing in his PI or PO in a middleware. So he wanted to learn more about the cloud part of that one integration, which is happening through the cloud, and that can be achieved through the SAP cloud integration. Then Martin is there. Martin is basically integration architect. He basically he is a kind of seasoned, integration professional and who wants to learn the capabilities offered by SAP Integration Suite. So this Martin basically wanted to learn this SAP Integration Suite, or you can say uh, SAP CI, more about SAP CPI, CI or CPI, whatever you say, is basically he's an architect, so he wanted to see like what are the middlewares are available, right? And he is already, he has a knowledge of a different middleware. He wanted to learn one more middleware which is offered by SAP. He had experience in MuleSoft and Delbhumi, but he wanted to learn more about SAP middleware, that is your SAP CI. Why he wanted to learn? Because he knows that more and more projects are coming on SAP CI. So to get the project and all, he want to learn more about SAP Cloud integration. He want to attend the training. He attended his training and now he is working in a project, cloud integration project. Then Shubhadra, whom I met, whom I have discussed actually personally, and she is, she is she belongs to one of the product based company, and she is a technology manager. And what happened, in her actually organization, what is happening? Uh, ERP is there, EC system is there, but they want to, but there are some more different applications are there, and she wanted to integrate. She wanted to know whether SAP CI is beneficiary for the organization or not to integrate, or maybe SAP CI has the capability to integrate SAP to SAP, non-SAP to SAP, or non-SAP to non-SAP system, or you can say applications. So for that, she wanted to learn this uh, course. She wanted to learn this SAP CI, so that she can go for a decision. She can decide whether CPI is capable of doing integration in her organization, in her project, where she has a multiple applications or the multiple softwares are there. She has little bit idea of SAP PI or PO, but she is completely blind about this SAP CI. So she wanted to learn what is this CI, how this is working, what are the approaches, whether it suits for how much the charges will be there maybe, and whether it suits uh, in her organization or not. So in a nutshell, if you are having a small program, a little programming knowledge. Or I say if, or I say you had a technical guy, you can join this course, which is which is basically made in such a way that even a from a fresher to expert can learn cloud integration from basic to expertise level. I will make sure that once you learn this, you won't get much difficulties in working in a project and all. Right. Now, let's go with this overview of this course. So, under this course, under this course, we are going to see the fundamentals of BTP. We'll see under BTP what is the global account, sub accounts, connectivity, instances are there, how you can create the instances and are there, how you can create the sub account, how you are going to create the global account, and what is this global account? What is the funda behind this global account, sub account, right? Why we are going for instances and all? Why we are going for some? Why I have used this word here, right? Everything I am going to cover in this training. Then you have integration suite. Under integration suite, we'll see like what are the capabilities are there for the integration suite. Integration is a collection. If I say like in layman terms, it's a collection of different integration tools, right? Where your CI is one of the tool. Then we'll go for deep dive into cloud integration features with the real world scenarios. And one of the scenario today I am going to share with you, so that you will get idea how cloud integration is working. Then I will cover API management and open connector also. You will get idea of what is API management and open connectors, which is basically used to integrate I mean like SAP and non-SAP applications and all. Now what do we do? What do we do today? We will explore the SAP Business Technology Platform. We'll discuss key features of the integration suites. We'll explore more about cloud integration, and at last we are going to go for a demo. Then let's go with exploring. Now go further to explore the SAP Business Technology Platform. What is this SAP BTP? Your SAP BTP is a unified business-centric and open platform for the entire SAP ecosystem, which is enabling users to integrate and create value from data and extend their SAP and third-party solution landscape to meet evolving business needs. Your SAP BTP brings together data management, analytics, AI, application development, automation, and integration in one umbrella, or you can say in the one environment. You can extend and personalize SAP applications or integrate and connect entire landscape with SAP BTP. Unleash your business users to connect processes and experiences that decide confidently with integrity and continuous business innovations. Now, let's go with again what is this BTP? Right. Now I am giving you one option. Okay. Suppose you have to uh, create one application. So for that, what are the things you need? Obviously, you need a laptop, you need a server, right? You need a connectivity, you need a storage. Now, if I say the basic things, what are the basic things you need? We need storage, we need server, we need virtualization, and we need networking. This we are calling it as a infrastructure as a service. This is the basic things we need to develop any applications. If we are going to write any applications, we need these things. Then once we have, then what you need middleware, you may need database, you need OS. This is something called a platform as a service. Your infrastructure as a service, and now you have a platform as a service. On top, now we have applications and data are there. So now on top of this one, you are going to write your application. You are going to make your own application. Now, infrastructure as a service, this under this. So this like platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. These, if you combine those things and application you are writing, everything is now come under your SAP BTP. Your infrastructure as a service, which is managed by infrastructure provider. Your platform as a service, which is managed by open cloud for open source, that is called a cloud foundry and all. Now, when I say like infrastructure service, so in SAP, there are options are there. You can choose AWS, Google storage is there, or you can go for Azure services and all. Then when you go for platform as a service, this part is basically managed by SAP. On top, you are going to write an application. So this is what your SAP is. This is what your SAP BTP. So now you can imagine you are on cloud and everything. So cloud, it is cloud, right? So everything is given to you. Whether you need a server, whether you need a hardware, whether you need a platform, whether a database, OS, everything I have given you. Now you just need to write a code, or maybe you need to create an app, and that you are doing under this your BTP, that is nothing but a business technology platform. Now let's go with the what is this integration suite here. SAP Integration Suites connects and contextualize processes and data while enabling new content-rich application to be assembled faster with less dependent on it. Pre-built integration pack along with existing investment can be composed to deliver new outcomes with less involvement by integration experts. This service runs in SAP BTP Cloud Foundry environment. Always remember, your integration suite is a part of your SAP BTP. So what are the features of this integration suite? You can design and operate integration scenarios. You can design, develop, and manage APIs. You can enable connectivity of applications. You can use integration packs. You can simplify mapping implementations. And you can manage integration with trading partners. This is what you can do with you. SAP BTP. Right. Now, let's go with something your SAP CPI. Okay. Before that, under integration suite, you have a multiple capabilities are there, like cloud integration. You have API management, you have open connector, you may have integration advisors and all. You may have a trading TPM, that is a trading partner management and all. Now, let's go with what is SAP CI. Your SAP CI is nothing but SAP Cloud Integration, which supports end-to-end process integration through the exchange of messages. SAP Cloud Integration helps you to connect cloud and on-premise applications with other SAP and non-SAP cloud and on-premise applications. This service has the capability to process messages in real-time scenarios spanning different companies or maybe organization or a department or maybe within your one organization. Now, what are the features of your SAP cloud integration? You have you can implement diverse scenarios. You can connect to multiple endpoints. So multiple endpoints are nothing. You can connect to multiple receivers. You can customize SAP integration scenarios. You can develop custom adapters. Those who are a part of like from middleware background or maybe PI or but they know what is adapters are. Adapters are nothing kind of connectors. You can develop your own connectors. Then you can access public APIs which are already there. You can access it. You can set up secure and reliable communications, implement various communication modes, and integrate with SAP PO. So, SAP CI has the capability to integrate SAP's own middleware, that is SAP PO. This is what actually is your SAP cloud integration. Now, I will go and I will show you. This is your trial account. This is our trial account and all. Here, you can see you have a sub account. That those things I will tell you what is this trial account, what is this global account. Global account is nothing. I mean, like here, I mean, this is your actual account and all, for which you are going to pay. When you're working a project, you are going to pay. So, if suppose you want to convert from trial account to global account, you can switch it. But for that, you have to pay. Then you have it. Then you have a sub accounts are there. Under sub accounts, you have a trial accounts are there. Right. Then you have once you go inside of this trial account, you may see this. You may see this. You may see this instances and subscription also. You can see the you can see the security also. You can see the roles and all everything you can see once you have. So we have designed a course in such a way that so from the beginning you can create. I mean, I will make sure that you are going to create SAP BTP login, okay, so that you can start working from the day one. If you want, you can start working, you can start exploring your SAP CPI, your BTP from the beginning itself. I will tell you how basically you can. create your own account so that you can explore your project, you can explore your CI or BTP more and more. Then this is your SAP CPI cloud integration, which consists of basically design, develop, and monitoring, which I will explore you more and more in the next sessions and all. Now let's have a now uh, let's have a demo where I am going to integrate. Yeah. So what I am going to do is today that I am going to integrate two different systems. I am going to integrate two different systems using your CPI, and both are non-SAP systems. So I will send message from postman to CPI, and CPI will send a mail to Gmail. So here I am going to send a data to CPI through Postman, and CPI will send it to the Gmail. So basically, it's integration which is happening between Postman and Gmail. Both are non-SAP system. Why I am going for this type of scenario instead of like going for like a web kind of thing? I can go for ERP system. I can integrate it also, but I am going for non-SAP application. The reason behind that one, sometimes I have seen in a project, and I when I going for like some of the like training and all, maybe the corporate and all, right? So people are confused that okay, I mean there's at least one side it should be SAP, also one side should be SAP itself. No, it's not like that. Your CPI, it's a cloud integration tool is there. It can integrate SAP to SAP, non-SAP to non-SAP, SAP to non-SAP, and non-SAP to SAP applications. Now let's start. What I am going to do is I am going to create one iFlow. I will tell you later what is this iFlow and all later. So what I am trying to do is I am trying to connect this postman to CPI using HTTP and CPI to Gmail using mail. Right. So so I mean like whoever had like experience and all, I mean the person knows, I mean this demo also, right? The person can still from the today onwards he can go for it, he can integrate it, he can do it. Now address I have to give it. I will tell you like everything when you go for the next section. I will tell you what is this address and all. This is a just a demo session so that you can think like what CPI can do. What is the use of this CPI? How integrations are happening? And this in this course, I make sure that even if freshers, I will start from the word called integration, so that a freshers can learn what is the integration. Operations should know that what is this cloud, what is the difference between cloud and on-premise. Everything will be covered here. Now, I am giving a path. Okay. I'm going to write a content modifier and all. Then I am writing a groovy script here. So this groovy script basically log your payload, log your data, and you can see this data in your CI. What basically I'm doing, I'm basically capturing the payload, I'm capturing the data, and I want to make sure that whatever I capture it, we can see as a attachment in your CPI. That's it. That much code you have to write to log a payload. Right. Now, I have to give something about this. I have to share some of the details of this Gmail adapter and all. Some of the Gmails and all, right? Which Gmail ID, I mean, which Gmail account I have to send it. You have to give this SMTP server address of Gmail. I will tell you when you start. I'm in the next sessions and all right. When we cover this, when we will start going for this Gmail adapters and all, when going for this HTTP adapters, that time I will tell you what are this I mean or what are these options are why we are using this one and all right. Then credentials and on the CPI basically you have to store these credentials in security material. It is not here. So as a user, I am calling it. Then under processing, right? So what happened? Okay, so when you are going to connect with the Gmail and all, so you have to basically register at the developer side of this Gmail and all, right? Google account and all. Then you have to go for some two-factor authentication. You have to create app passwords and all. Then only you can connect CPI with your Gmail and all. Now CPI demo. This is the mail ID which I have created to send mail. And this is the Gmail ID. Okay, where I am expecting the data should go. Subject I can get like a test mail. Body you can give a body. I mean like you can go for your whatever you want. That's right, right, and that's it. Now today basically you are going to develop, or you can see you are going to see your first integration which is happening between your SAP, which is happening between your SAP uh, BTP, I mean like which is happening with the non-SAP applications and all. I would deploy it. Deployment is going to activate it and all. That's it. We are done. Now we had deployed, we have made it active and all right. Now we wanted to connect. We wanted to send data from Postman to your CPI, and from CPI, expecting this data should go to the Gmail. Now what I can do, I can go to the Postman. This is my endpoint URL. This is your CPI URL, iFlow URL. I have pasted here in your Postman. This is the user ID and password of your SAP CPI, and in body, I am sending like test mail and all. Right. Here I'm sending this one expecting that it should go to the Gmail and all. I'm sending it. Now you can see I am getting a 200. Okay. That means my connectivity is established and if there is no error and all. Let's go with the monitoring here. Now let's go with the attachment and all. Right. I am marked, I am not sure like I will go for the attachment. Right. So let's see the attachment. In attachment basically you will see the payload and all. Right. This is the payload. We have sent it from your postman. Correct. This is the payload and all. We have sent it from the postman. Basically in the middle I have changed it. I will tell you when I join it and go through content modifier I will change it. Those things I will tell you later. Okay. So this is the mail and all. Now you can see like how Groovy script is helpful. You can basically log your payload also, log your data also, log your message also as a attachment. Right. Now, what is my next step? I want to see whether the mail is created or not, whether the mail is triggered or not. So you have sent a mail, so it should go to the some Gmail ID, right? Now you can see here. I have received this mail in my Gmail account. Now, what you have seen today? You have seen that I have integrated two non-SAP applications. One is the Postman, another is your Gmail through CPI, right? So whatever you are sending from Postman, I am sending it to the Gmail account. Now, whatever I am sending to the Gmail, I am storing it also. How I am storing it? I am storing it through the Groovy script. So in this demo, basically you have seen sender, receiver system, all are non-SAP systems. Then you have seen the iFlow. Then you have seen the Groovy script also to log the payload and all. So since the demo itself, you are aware that how integration is happening. I have sent the data from Postman and it is going to the Gmail. And how it is happening through CPI. This is what your integration is happening. This is what your CPI is capable of doing. Now, we have seen the demo. Now let's go back to the slide. So what is the course content of your what are the course content here? So we are going to cover BTP overview. We will see global account. Under global account, we'll see sub account entitlements. Then we'll tell you how you can do the setup for integration suites and all. Then we'll go and cover this connectivity part, security part, cloud foundry and all. Once done, we'll go for integration suite core capabilities. What are the capabilities are there? What is the architecture, pricing model? Okay. Once it is over, we'll go and check. We'll go a deep dive into your cloud integration, where our main focus is there. Under that, we'll say discover, design, and monitoring things and all. Then we'll see open connector and API management. Under the CPI and all, we will see integration flow demo. For demo, what are the demos we are going to cover, like message mapping, format conversion, content modifier, routing, multicast, combined message data, enriched data, local integration, creating and texting external calls and an exception processes. Those things you are going to get a live demo of these things. So basically a practical approach. Everything will be a practical approach. Though you will get the theoretical part also, you will get the certificate, you will get the slides also, where step by step everything will be there. But when you working, when you are going to, but simultaneously we are going to tell you, begin to teach you the practical part also, so that you have idea of both practical and theory of your cloud integration. Then we'll see like basics of Groovy script. You can see like how Groovy scripts are helpful. And what are the bonus topics here? We are going to see SOAP versus OData API. Then we can see security materials. We will see like how you can create alerts. And also one of the topics like nowadays, I mean, it is coming in the most people's mind and all. They wanted to go from POI to PO to CPI migration. That part also we are going to cover. Then testing with Postman SOAP UI. Today you have seen right how you can test with Postman, and maybe I mean the next session we'll go and check for this COPY. I will meanwhile when you are going for topics and all, I will tell you what are the guidelines and best practices, and also some tips and tricks is always be there. This is what about the today's session. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, hope I am clear with everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. You can connect with Anubhav Trainings through mail, that is a contact at anubhavtrainings.com, or you can directly call to Anubhav Trainings at +91, that is India code, and 844 845 4549. Thank you everyone. Thanks for joining the demo sessions. We'll soon meet you.